Okay, so we decided to do her other ear on film too because it's looking pretty bad. And I'm going to go from a different position here. You can see she's got a lot more on this side. So she, you know, dogs actually favor a right side or a left side too, just like humans. And you'll see that in this way that their hair grows or the matting on certain sides of their body. So I want to get some of that. I'm just using a dry Q-tip to start off with this time. Get some of that. I'm so sorry, Macy. I really am. I know this is so aggravating. That's enough for me to do right there because that stuff's falling into her ear and it's aggravating her. So I used the Q-tip first. I dug everything out. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers. I hadn't even started on this ear with fingers because I opened it, the ear up, and I saw how much wax she had in there down in that ear. So she's definitely a right-sided dog. So I'm going to get in there and pull out what I can. Looks like a lot of powder in there that's not doing any damage. If anything, it's helping. And I'll get all that out before it's over with. Okay, hang on, Mace. Some of this you can see better than me, actually. Okay, so I'm going to get my tweezers in here again. She's going to want to shake her head. I'm going to want to hold her really still so that I can get this out quick. Hang on, Mace. I'm so sorry. Right, I'm so sorry. Give her a second here. This is ear number 2, so she's already put up with that first ear. But I really want to get in there and get anything out that's loose or hairs that are in the way, fussing with her. I've done that part. I want to get my Q-tip wet again so I can get down there with, remember, my ear stuff. Get my Q-tip wet again. Get a good look here. We already got that once. So here I'm going down in her ear. Hold her head nice and tight. I can see in this one. I'm just going just beyond that little duct there where I can reach in and pull out. Because in some dogs you're going to find in all these little crevices, man, they get really crusted up in there and you'd miss it. So I always recommend using a Q-tip very carefully. That's done. We did it. We did it, Mace. Now hang on, I'm going to use a same one that I just did. This is a separate one for this ear. All I want to do is just clean it out for her. This one looks better. It's not as red and irritated. I'm going to get a dry Q-tip. Some dogs you'll use cotton balls. Some dogs, they don't need much on their ears at all, and some require even more work than this. Okay, oh, she did great. You see how deep I'm going, but I'm just going past that ledge into that ear. This is the same thing a vet would do. And it's just irritating to her. If you hit any kind of impact, or any kind of resistance when you're going in with this, stop, because they could actually have an impacted ear. Some dog, I have had a couple of dogs in the past that I have had to just stop, and they've had to bring them to the vet because that hair had been in there so long in between grooms. They hadn't been groomed or been in between grooms, and it had gotten down in there and literally grown the opposite direction, which you'll find on poodles. Cocker Spaniels can do it real bad. Shih Tzus can do it. Anyway, it'll grow down back in there and funnel down into the canal. And so sometimes it can get lodged and impacted with wax. And you go shoving a Q-tip in deeper, you could literally cause damage. So make sure you're not hitting any resistance in there. And then that's her second ear. I am going to dry it out really quick for her because it is still a little damp. I'm going to use a cotton ball for that. Yeah, just a little bit. Hang on, Mace. We's almost done. We's almost done. And see, that's it. Now look at how good that ear looks. And it's going to feel a lot better for her. There's still a little bit of wax there. I can see it. Hang on, Macy. Just a little bit. I'm going to end up shaving these underneath of these ears, too, to get all that hair out of there and keep that all away from her ear. But we'll do that on the next clip. Okay, that's it for ears. Okay, thanks.